Hello and welcome to Deliberately Creative. I'm Stephanie and today we're going to do gift tags. We're going to do DIY, easy, quick gift tags. Beginners can do these, advanced people can do these, anybody can do these. I love when I have kids do these because they are so imaginative. And I was doodling in a sketchbook last night. So there's like this tree, the candy cane, these Christmas balls, mittens, stocking. Snowmen are always a favorite. And what I'm going to do here is I'm doing a circle. And now look at that. I'm doing these circles. I'm kind of going around a couple times. Circle, circle. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put him up on stick legs. And he's going to have boots. Look at that. The quick and easy way to make boots. Make sure his legs are going all the way down inside. Look at that. So now he's got boots. He's got stick arm. And another stick arm. Scribbly sticks. Those make the best kind of arms on snowmen, I think. I'm going to put a scarf. So see what I'm doing there? It's going under his chin. See how I made that happen? Then we're going to come out like that. And like that. So now we've got this really cute little scarf. I'm going to make it striped. The stripes are going sideways. I'm going to put some fringe on here, just some little short lines. Remember, gift tags, you want them to be quick. You don't want to take too long. Look at that. Ooh. And then you can put your to from on the front or you can put it on the back. I am going to go ahead and put a little bit of watercolor on here. Move my... Any water in that? Not really. I'll just use a brush. So this is a Artify round number 5. And I am going to put some, actually I've got this kind of blue color on here. I think I'm just going to get my blues wet on the palette. And there's this sort of orangey brown. So I think I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of that kind of orangey color right there on the nose. It's letting that sort of settle in there. Take some of this blue color that's on my palette. A little bit of this blue. I'm using blue as my shadow. So underneath of the scarf, down his arm, under his tummy, under the face like that, and under the nose, a little bit near the eyes. I think he's going to have yellow, orangey yellow boots. Neat thing about this, these are like little coloring pages that you can make. So you can do up a bunch of them and then just sit with colored pencils. That's always fun. I love having things that I can color. And look at that. Oh, so sweet. Now, I do like this. I want to dry it. This is a heat tool. You can use anything you want. A hairdryer works, or just letting it dry naturally. So this, and let's see here. I want phthalo blue, which is the one on the end. There we go. Now I'm just going to do this very quick, very rough. Don't worry about making it perfect. See, look at that. I'm not going to bring it down too far. I am going to bring it below the scarf level. Pretty. A little darker right around the snowman. But then down here, I'm just going to put a little bit of the blue under his feet. Shadows in the snow. There we go. And then let's see if this will do what I want. Ooh. Wait for that to sink in just a little bit. See how we're getting some of those little crystal-y type snowflakes? The other way to put snow on here, titanium whitewash. I'm just going to put a blop right in here. Just get it wet. All right. Aw, so sweet. Gift tag done. Let's get another one. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to make a really quick and easy stocking. And stockings, they don't have to be hard and they don't have to fit an actual foot. Nice thing about it. So you're going to make a little rectangle cuff here at the top. And it's rounded off around the edges. Down the back side, this is the side that's going to have the heel. You're going to come in just a little bit. You see how I'm not right at the very edge? I'm in just a little. And I'm going to come down and make a letter J. Or letter G. Could be a big letter, a lowercase letter G. Then I'm going to come in on this edge here and swing down and meet that. And look at that. I did not make that toe out rounded enough. That's okay, because what I'm going to do is put stripes for that toe. And then I'm going to put a heel on here, which is just like that. It's basically a letter L or part of a box. I'm going to put a loop on here. So make a loop and then make a loop inside. And look at that. If it doesn't work out the way you expect it to, it's just a gift tag. No big deal. You can make this a really, really detailed. I am going to put a line that's coming across like that. Socks, some socks have that extra little line coming in. My stocking does. But then I'm going to put stripes going down to that line like this, and then stripes coming across to that line. There we go. And now I want to put a little bit of a design on here, and I'm not sure what I want to do. I think I am going to draw a little bit of holly. It's not going to be as detailed as this, but just to look at this though. Holly leaves have these really interesting shapes. They don't have to be that perfect flat holly. So I'm going to say that there's 3 or 4 berries kind of stacked up right here, maybe piled up on there, sticking out a little bit. There's a bit of a stick coming off here, and it's coming down, and there's a little bit of a holly branch or holly leaf coming off that way. And I'm going to just go wobble, 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 point, 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 wobble, back. See? Not worried about making it perfect. Like that. And then, where some of those wobbles are, you can make these little extra sort of pull-in lines. And then you start to not notice that you went across that edge of the top of the stocking, right? I think I'm going to put a little bit of a line like this. Now, I can do some shadow lines behind. Oh my gosh, look at that. Okay, I am like a kid at Christmas time. I love it. I love doing holiday and winter and, you know, drawing and painting and all of those things. So if I sound a little childlike, it's because this time of year makes me feel that way. All right, I'm going to put one more leaf on here. I'm just going to pull that down so it's got that center line all the way across. And then a little wobble and a point, and a wobble and a point. Come all the way off, coming back and a point, and a point. See? Just like that. And now we've got a cute stocking. I'm going to grab this green that was dry here on my palette. See, I haven't made any new colors for this whole project. And I'm just going to color in. The cuff is going to be white. The stocking is going to be red. The holly is green. So this is pretty much my traditional, you know, Christmas stocking. Tip this up so you can see it a little better. Oh, okay, that snowman just is adorable. Holly berries. So I do need to grab some red. So I've got a whole bunch of different reds, and I'm not worried about which red I'm picking up. I'm going to put just a drop of red on here. And then maybe grab one of the other reds that's a little darker. All right. That looks cool. A little bit of brown for the stem. Coming off. Maybe even drop a little bit of brown onto the leaf. Like that. I can even tap a tiny bit into the berries. Oh, that's cool. And now I'm going to grab some of this really pretty Christmas red. While it's wet, I will drop a couple other colors in here just to give it a little bit of variation. And I'm not being perfect about getting all of the white out. If I leave some little spots of white, that's okay too. Oh, I like that. And then I'm going to grab, maybe this kind of purpley red. a little bit down here, a little bit here, and a little bit under the edge of the cuff. One of the things with watercolor is the paint will only go, it'll only run around where the paper is wet. So if you are working on dry paper, until you've got the paper wet, the paint won't run into those spaces. I like that. And I think I'm going to grab just a touch of that blue. I'm going to use that as my shadow on the white cuff. That's a little strong. Shadow on the heel, that's a little bit better. I am going to see about right there, because I just got this wet up above, up here, because that's all wet. That red wanted to run right up into it. I'm just going to smooth out that blue a little bit. Oh, if you're wondering, the black pen that I used is waterproof. So I don't have to worry about my pen bleeding. Now, the pen that I used is a Signo Uniball. It is the RT1 UMN 155. This one says 38. I do have the 28s also. I like this. I think I want to put a little bit of a splatter on here. It's going to be blue. Just going to splatter the whole thing. Little splatters that are hitting the stocking. Little splatters on the paper. Ooh, I like that. These little stars on the stocking with the blue. I'm going to dry it because I don't want those to keep spreading out. I like the way it looks. So now I go a little overboard sometimes when I'm doing my cards, my drawings. I want you to know that you do not have to paint them right away. You can let them just sit as black and white drawings. I like to do the painting too. I'm going to do my mittens that are kind of like those, because you think they're going to be really hard, but they're not. So we're going to draw the mitten that's in front first. So what I need to do is just make a big U shape, then bring it up like that. You're going to make a thumb coming off like that, and then up into the cuff. Then when you're doing the other one, all you're doing is drawing it behind, so you don't have to draw as many lines. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to come to the tip here, and I'm going to go up like that, and draw all the way up to the cuff. And then I'm going to come down and come forward like I'm coming towards the thumb. But look, I only had to draw a tiny little indication to make it look like the thumb is there. And now I went a little bit narrow back here, so I'm just going to come down like that and fill it in. And then I can make the cuff look kind of like it's ribbed by just drawing some lines coming down. So now I've got mittens. We're just going to put a string on these mittens. So I'm going to draw the line like that. And then I'm going to just follow that line around. Now, if I go over the line, look at that. I'm crossing over the line. I'm going under. I'm going around. And I'm coming back down. Pretty cool. Pretty easy. I think that this pair of mittens is going to have a star on the back of the mitten. So I am just doing free-form star. Don't fuss about it too much. Don't worry about it being perfect. Look at that. 2 stars. And maybe I'll put some little dash lines coming off the star, like sparkles, twinkles coming off the stars, just like that. Oh, so cute and so easy to continue with. I'm going to grab that yellowy orange color. It's not a super bright color. This is much more muted. It's more like a yellow ochre. But you can do this with bright colors. You could also do it with colored pencils. You don't have to paint. And you don't have to do it right away. I like that. Maybe I'll put the little sparkles coming off. And we're just going to keep these as white mittens. You don't have to do a ton of stuff to make it look like it's something special. Look at that. Boom bitty boom. And I think it is going to have a yellow string. Like that. Okay. This is a number 12 round by Creative Mark. It's the Mimik Squirrel. All right. Oh, look at that. We've got three cards done. I think I want to do one more, and I think it's going to be a red holiday ball. I'm grabbing some red paint on my brush, and I'm going to just draw a circle, and I am leaving a bright white spot, 2 bright white spots. I'm going to put the neck of that ball. And I am going to grab a little bit of some blue. Just dropping it in here around that edge. And a little bit up here. I'm going to dry this, and then I'm going to doodle it. And the little holder and a string. And now I am going to draw around it. Not perfect. I'm kind of drawing around it a couple times. We need to be kind to ourselves and gentle with ourselves, especially at this time of year. So give yourself a bit of grace if things are not looking perfect. Oh, but I'm really happy with that. I like to do this little loop with the end coming off, and then boom, look at that. And then you have room on here to do your to and from. And then on this one, I would do my to from. I could do it up here at the top, or I could draw it, write it on the back, tie a ribbon on it, and tie it on your package. And look at that. We've got 4 cards. It's less than half an hour. I'm really tickled with these. I hope that you enjoyed this project and that you will come back for more fun, quick and easy projects for the holidays and any day. We'll see you soon. Take care, and remember to go out and do something creative. Take care of yourself so you can take care of those you love. And I'll see you back here again really soon. Bye-bye.